Here we go. We're live. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's Bruce here, traveling with Bruce, live from Calgary, Alberta. How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to the show. What is today's date? September the 25th, 2018. Last 5 days of the month, and we're into October. Can you believe it, you guys? Going into October already? That's crazy. Welcome back. Good weather here today in Calgary. A beautiful sunny day. It's our one and only sunny day. Apparently tomorrow the showers come in again, but it doesn't matter. Jennifer and I will be on the road back to Creston tomorrow. I will not be on the air tomorrow. I'll be back on Thursday with 2 shows. Like today, I'm on twice today, right now, and at 8 o'clock tonight for trivia. I've got trivia ready to go. And on Thursday, I'll have 2 shows, including the trivia show at 8 o'clock. So I'll look forward to seeing you there. Here in Calgary, about 60, 65 degrees today. Beautiful sunny day so far. They've had some rain here. All of that smoke we had for the forest fires that were just socked in here a while ago, all gone. Absolutely gorgeous, but unfortunately summer's over. And all those tourists that came from Europe and the US, unfortunately, saw Calgary kind of in a smoggy-looking London foggy kind of way. What are you going to do? So much of Western Canada, and of course our friends in the USA, exactly the same problem. So hopefully these forest fires are gone and done with, and you just hope next year we get more precipitation in the springtime, and it makes it greener, and hopefully not so bad next year. But take it one year at a time. What are you going to do? So welcome to the channel. If you love cruising, going on cruise ship vacations, getting away for a holiday, this channel's for you. If you've never been on a cruise before and you're kind of curious about it, this channel's for you. We love talking about cruise ships, cruise ship vacations, finding deals. What can you do on a cruise? What are you allowed to take with you on a cruise? What ports of call should you consider going to? What can you do at various ports of call? This is what we love talking about. We just love talking about the entire cruise ship experience. And I welcome each and every one of you. If you're brand new to cruising, welcome to the show. If you are addicted to cruising, like most of us are here, you've also found the right place because you're hanging out with your peeps who love to talk about cruise ships. I welcome any and all questions from any of you out there who have need any info that you want to know about the cruise lines or cruise ships or new cruise ships coming down the pipe, anything like that. By all means, if you've never been on a cruise before and you want to know different things about going on a cruise or how to find a good deal, ask away. If I can't answer the question here on this show, one of my regulars probably can, and likely will. They'll correct me if I'm wrong. I'll tell you that right now. If you've never been here before, sign in. Tell me where are you watching us from? What country are you at? What city are you in? What's your high temperature today? And if you want, tell us how much gasoline costs in your neck of the woods. We're always comparing here. Where I'm in Calgary right now, gasoline here is about $1.29 a liter to about $1.39 a liter. So that would be about $3.60 American for a gallon, up to about $3.85 a gallon, I would guess would be kind of the range around here for regular gas. Even though we make it here in Alberta, they drill it, they refine it. It's a hometown product or a home province kind of product. The taxes are just going up and up every couple of years. Now they've got these carbon taxes and these green tax. I mean, it's just another cash grab by the governments. Don't be fooled that the economy and the ecology is getting better. It's a cash grab from governments who don't want to actually raise income taxes. They just raise the price at the pump and they, quote, never give it back. You never see a price decrease on gasoline. You only see the price go up from a tax point of view. However, in Alberta, the roads are pretty good. Pretty good infrastructure here, although the province is usually behind in trying to keep up with the population growth. But in the last 5 years, I'd say Alberta has kind of topped out temporarily in its population. It was kind of crazy through the early 2000s and so on, but the city here in Calgary, it's now about 1.2, 1.3 million. When I first moved into this city in 1977, there were 430,000 people here. And at the time, they had just doubled their population in the last 10 years before I got here. And they couldn't believe that they were at 400 and whatever thousand. And they were wondering, gosh, we're told we're going to go to 500,000 or 600,000. Where will they live? How can we bring this many more people in? Well, we're surrounded by prairie. There's a couple of Indian reservations around here where we can't necessarily go, mainly in the southwest, but straight north, east, northeast, southeast, lots of room to grow and expand, and that's what this city is doing. It's one of the largest cities in North America by square miles or square kilometers. It's a very big area of land for only 1.2, 1.3 million, but it's beautiful around here. On a gorgeous day like today, in many parts of this city, you can see the line of the Rockies to the west. Absolutely gorgeous. They're now covered in snow on the top, and the snow line is coming down every week. The snow is coming further and further down the mountains. The ski runs will open probably in the next 6 weeks. By the middle of November, even earlier maybe, they may be open for business already in the Rockies. So beautiful area. Big topic around this part of the world is should the city of Calgary make a bid to host the Winter Games for 2026? That is the big question around here. The Winter Olympics were held in this city in 1988. They were a rousing success, although the run-up to the games filled with controversy, all kinds of naysayers saying you're just not going to be able to pull it off. The city is too small. The people here are too inexperienced to handle that kind of an international event. On and on went the complaints. But what the naysayers didn't understand was the city of Calgary needed, I think it was 10,000 volunteers to help the city with its hosting of the games. It probably had 25,000 applications. This time around, they might need 20,000 volunteers. Something tells me they'll get 50,000 applications for people who will be willing to donate their time for the entire event to put on the greatest Olympics ever. So the question is, will it happen? There's going to be a plebiscite in the city, I think in the next month or so, and there'll be a question asked of the citizens. Do you want the city of Calgary to go for the bid and host the Olympics? I think if the city were to say yes, I think they would just be given the games out and out by the Olympic Committee, because many cities have backed off from even considering hosting the Olympics. It's just a money-losing proposition for most cities, especially those who do not have infrastructure already set up. Here in this town, they would reuse the International Skating Oval, where they have the indoor ice skating for the speed events. They would reuse the Olympic Saddledome, or the Calgary Saddledome here, for ice skating or hockey. They would reuse the ski jumps where Eddie the Eagle was jumping off the ski hill. Made a movie about him. I remember the bobsled team from Jamaica. They made a movie about that with John Candy. The bobsled run is still here. Every year we have world championships here. We also have the what's the other one? The luge. Also the luge track, same track. So all those events are still here. In Canmore, 60 miles to the west, if that, 40 miles to the west, are the world-class cross-country tracks that they created for the Olympics and have expanded since. Very popular. They have world championships here every year. So I would say 3/4, maybe 80% of the venues are here, have been maintained, are still being used. They would just reuse them, and they really wouldn't have to build everything from scratch. But there are still costs involved, and it's no longer a hundreds of millions of dollar type of a business. It's now a billions of dollars type of a proposal. And I think the last estimate was about going to be about a $5.5 billion cost to put it on. And they knew they could get $3.5 billion back from existing fees and admission fees, television rights. But it's that $2 billion question mark. Who's coming up with that? The last time the games were held in Calgary and in Vancouver, the federal government of Canada and the provincial government stepped in with cash to cover the shortfall. We'll have to see if that happens this time. So the city of Calgary has questions. The citizens have questions. The Olympic Committee in Geneva would love to have Calgary hosted again because it was such a success the first time. I think it would be a tremendous event. If we could pull it off financially, it would be great. Anyway, there you go. That's the latest around this neighborhood. A little scuttlebutt for you about Calgary. But it has nothing to do with cruise ships. But what the heck, since I'm here, why not throw that in there? As far as cruise ship news goes, I have a little bit to tell you about. Nothing much in the way of news per se. There are no disasters at sea right now. There are no hurricanes getting in the middle of a bunch of cruises like we had a couple of weeks ago with Hurricane Florence and a few others. There are a couple of disturbances in the Atlantic right now. There is one off the coast of North and South Carolina that is more of a maybe a tropical depression. They're not sure yet. The weathermen are watching it closely. If it reaches land, it will cause rain in the Carolinas, which the Carolinas don't need. They're watching that closely. There is a system that looked like it was a hurricane heading for the Leeward Islands in the Caribbean, and then it turned into a tropical depression. Now it looks like it is just a big old rainstorm. It's still moving west, but they're not sure whether it'll be an organized system of any significance by the time it reaches the Leeward Islands and the lower Caribbean area. When it reaches that area, it should be there about the next 24 to 48 hours. So keep an eye on it. But at this point, no cruises are really being affected by any of this. The winds might be 20 to 30 miles an hour, and cruise ships will just skirt around it, and they might adjust an itinerary. They might switch an itinerary. Instead of going here today and here tomorrow, we'll go here today and there tomorrow, and we'll just kind of go around the storm, let the storm pass by. We'll catch up with it later. It's not a hurricane force type event. There is a development in the middle of the Atlantic, and the storm doesn't know what to do with itself. It's kind of going in a circle at the moment, but it does have the opportunity and the potential to turn into a hurricane and then come to North America only if the upper atmospheric systems line up in such a way that they track it over. But at this point, it's too early to tell for the next 3 to 5 days what will happen with it. So the Hurricane Center, they're watching this storm. It's in the middle of nothing but water in the Atlantic. And it is a disorganized depression, and they're waiting to see if it can gather any kind of organization. If it does, I'll let you guys know. Definitely follow that. We are still in hurricane season for the Caribbean and the southern U.S., so we'll keep an eye on all systems. But at the moment, nothing organized to really cause any havoc. Other news in the cruise business, a couple of cruise lines are offering some deals right now as far as cheap deposits, like $50 deposits, or a second passenger can get half off, or third and fourth passengers get a discount. Honestly, I don't really pay attention too closely to these kinds of offers, because when I'm looking for a deal on a cruise, I go to vacationstogo.com, the firm I would love to have sponsor me. The website called vacationstogo.com. Just go there. You can check every cruise line that's available in North America and Europe, practically everyone anyway. And you can see all the cruises they have and the regions they have. Any one ship you can check, for cruise deals for the next upwards of 2+ years. And that's what I do. I'm always looking for last minute deals or repositioning deals. Today, I have 4 cruises I'm going to tell you about that are all repositioning cruises. Great deals here, super cheap, very interesting itineraries. And I just don't go for these cruise lines that offer these so-called, 24-hour sales, that type of thing. I just don't see them any better than what's almost always available if you look around and shop around. Now, if you're a busy person, you just don't have the time, I get it, because this is my full-time job, talking about cruise ships and following the industry. This is all I do. So I have the time to try to find a cruise or 2 or 3. But those of you who are working, hard out there and raising families and taking care of other people, you don't have the time or the luxury of time to do this. So you might need a travel agent to help you out. Or in the evenings when you can find 20, 30 minutes, if you can find that much time, check out vacationstogo.com yourself and see what you can come up with. Anyway, I've got a couple of repositioning cruises, about 4 of them that I'm going to talk about today, and I'll give you an explanation of what they're all about, where they're going, how much they are, or how little they are, and we'll go from there. Anyway, let's find out who's here today and say hi to everybody. A couple of quick notes. First of all, the channel, my channel, Traveling with Bruce, now is 13 months old, going on month 14. In October the 12th, it'll be 14 months old. This channel started with absolutely no subscribers, no followers, no nothing. Last year in August, we have now had, as of yesterday, we had 3,689 subscribers. Right now, 3,711. We have added 22 subscribers since yesterday's show. Thank you and welcome all 22 new followers, subscribers. Anyway, I welcome any and all of you to subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to keep on top of what's going on in the cruise game, I'm live 6 days a week, Monday to Saturday. I'm on the air live. talking about cruise ships and what's going on in the business. And Tuesdays, Thursdays, I do trivia shows at 8 o'clock Eastern as well. And I would love to have you become a subscriber. If you do want to subscribe, it's free and it's easy. There's a button here. There's a button here. One of these two buttons has a little bell beside it. You click on that as well. It's known as a notification icon. It will alert you every time I bring out a new video and make any kind of adjustments to my schedule. You can follow me on that. It's free to use. I welcome you to do it. I encourage you to do it and become part of the TWB family. Traveling with Bruce. There are folks out there who are picking up this kind of product. I happen to have t-shirts, coffee mugs, travel mugs, clocks, cell phone covers, tote bags with these logos on it. I've got about 30, 35 different logos going right now. There's a Redbubble store on my homepage that you'll find either here or here. If you click on there, you can peruse through there for hours and look at all the different items. If you click and pick up a shirt or any item from Redbubble, they will take good care of you. And this channel earns a royalty on every item sold. And I know a number of you have been picking up items, and I thank you very much for that. Also, I happen to have a Facebook page, Traveling with Bruce Facebook group page. And a lot of you folks are picking up your items and you're taking a photograph of the shirt, or are you wearing the shirt? I think that's fantastic. I encourage all of you to show off your merchandise. Let everyone out there know how it looks on you. And so far, no complaints about the quality of the pieces and delivery and everything else. So I'm really happy with Redbubble. Also, thank you to those of you who are going to my Amazon affiliate link. I have an affiliate link on this channel for Amazon. It's below here in the description. Also on my homepage where the icons are on the top there, little dots. One of them is an Amazon dot. By the way, thank you, Coca-Cola. I'm drinking regular Coke today, regular Diet Coke today, with lots of bubbles in it, so I'm burping, and caffeine, so I'm not falling asleep today. Thank you, Coca-Cola, for making such a tasty product. Usually I'd like to drink this out of a coffee mug with my logo on it, but I have to wait till I get home to do that because that's where they're located. Anyway, back to Amazon. Thank you for those of you who are going to my Amazon link and picking up some items on Amazon. I get a commission on anything you buy on Amazon. If you want to go through my affiliate link for Traveling with Bruce, thank you. And finally, shout out today to Peter Heckema. Peter Heckema is a loyal follower of this channel. He's got all kinds of swag like this, and he looks damn good in it. And he made a donation this morning on my donate button page, which is my PayPal account, again, which you can find up here. It's not the first time that Peter has done that, and thank you, Peter, again, for your complete and consistent loyalty to this channel. I just love it. There are a number of my viewers who do this, and I love to give shout outs to any and all of you who are helping support me stay on the air, and Jennifer, my better half, keep her going too. We love it, and thank you again for all of your generosity, whether you're just watching commercials, forwarding my emails on Facebook to your friends, or commenting, giving me thumbs ups on any of my shows. I thank each and every one of you for all of it, and I'm glad you're all here. Fantastic. So far, 41 people are here. I got 9 thumbs up so far. Not too bad. Thank you for that, everybody. And let's say hi to who's here. And then I'll talk to you about a couple of repositioning cruises. If anybody's any questions about cruising or anything like that, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to try to answer these questions for you. And if you're new, first timer, say hi to us. Tell us where you're watching me from, and say hello. The gang will welcome you with open arms. Robert Grant was the first one in today. He's telling me it's 87 in St. Thomas today. No ships today, which is unusual for a Tuesday, but the rum of the day is looks like it's Bruegel, and it's on the rocks. Right on. Nothing wrong with that. He went on to say that there was a great speech from a guy we can't name at the United Nations today. The entire nation thinks we can't read. Well, he's only your leader, so you have to go with it. What can I say? We just can't go there. Peter Heckema is here. Peter, thank you again for your contribution today. He says, hi, Bruce, and all. It's a beautiful day in Tarpon Springs, Florida today. High of 92 degrees, lots of sun, and our price for regular gas has fallen to $2.55 a gallon. And it's predicted it's going to be falling even more. The predictions are it's going even lower. That's unbelievable. That's fantastic. That is a pretty good price for gas, considering there are people in the planet paying $8-9 a gallon. It's incredible. Let's see here. Robert is saying, I keep forgetting to look at what the gas costs are around here. Brittany Lockwood is here. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Brittany. I made it back to Thibodaux in Louisiana. She's back at her college town. Just back a couple hours. Welcome back, Brittany. I'm glad that you all is well. Let's go through forward here. Robert is mentioning that his wife went to Naples to look for some fixer-upper homes as a project, so I can misbehave at the moment. Well, Peter Heckham is saying, so Robert, are you misbehaving? And then he went on to talk about a few things that are happening on L. I won't go there. Leave that to all your imaginations. Actually, he's being a good guy. Watching the Twins. Crazy Rich guys are here. The Twins are here. What's with the car, Dad? And I guess Dad didn't quite park the car properly in the driveway, and the guys are going to have to move it around a little bit, but they'll get around to it. Tom Henry is here. Hi there, Tom. How are you, buddy? Welcome back, my man. It's nice to see you're here. Let's see. Tracy Dunlap is here. Hi, Bruce and all. It was a nice day in Naples till about an hour ago. Since then, it's been raining, thunder, and lightning. Typical day in Naples. Paul Wilgus, hello, Bruce and all. 76 cloudy here in Virginia. Paul Wilgus, you have just reminded me of something. Last night at, oh gosh, I bet you it was 11 o'clock my time last night. I got an email alert on my email that Paul Wilgus had made a donation on my PayPal donate button. That's the beauty of doing a donation on PayPal. Whenever you feel the mood, go ahead. I got this notification yesterday evening, and I wanted to thank you for that, sir. I just was going to mention it earlier, but I forgot all about it. Saw your name, clicked it. Thank you. That is not the first time you've done that either, and thank you so much for your donation to my channel. It keeps us going. Crazy Rich guys talking about why mom is in Naples, Florida. They're speculating that maybe she wanted to get away from somebody for a while. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm sure Robert is a fine guy to hang out with. I'm kind of looking forward to meeting him too. He's saying, I'm thinking about going to San Juan. How about that? Who else is here before I get in any more trouble? Alunai is here. Hi, Alunai. Hi, Bruce, and all about 90 and humid outside in the Dallas area. Welcome back to the channel. Wendy Thompson is here. Hello, mateys. Hi, Wendy. Welcome back. The Ocala, Florida area is where she resides. Let's see. Who else is here? Everyone's telling Robert, well, if she's gone for 24 hours, that's plenty of time for you to get into trouble. Be careful. He's watching himself. Let's see. Oh, yeah. More comments about getting away. Moving forward here. Ed Tolson Jr. from New York is here. Hi, Ed. How you doing? From the Bronx. Hello, Bruce. It's rainy here in 73 in the Bronx. Welcome back, my man. Tracy Dunlap, Royal Harbor is a great area. Nice houses. Many need updating. Moorings and Aquiline Shores, good areas too, close to the beach club. There you go. Lots of places to look at real estate. Robert Brand says she knows what she's doing, Tracy. I don't worry about that. She knows how to buy. She knows how to find deals. Mr. X is here, or is it Miss X? I can't remember, from Tokyo, I believe. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. in Tokyo. Welcome back. I haven't seen you for quite some time. Currently 18 Celsius with a high of 19 and rain. Got up just for you, Bruce. Well, aren't you wonderful? Thanks for joining me all the way from Tokyo. I know it's early for you. Glad you're here. If you are around a little later, we got trivia at 8 o'clock Eastern, so that's in 2 hours, 40 minutes. So, like 8:40, but you might be going to school or work. I'm not sure. But welcome back. This is great. Let's see here. Tracy Dunlap have to run out, so listening can't reply. She's saying, let's see. Kat is here. Kat Rose. Hi, Kat. 86 Fahrenheit, but it feels like 92 here. Debbie Manuel is also here today. Hi, Bruce and all. 91 so far in Chico, California. Welcome, Debbie, to the show. I know you're watching me at work, so do what you can. Brittany, let's see. Well, she's saying that as far as the temperatures go in Louisiana, it'll be mid-October before they start cooling down for her there. Let's see here. Tom Henry's telling me it's 83, hot and humid in Richmond, Virginia. We're all at a Sonic drive-in for supper. Right on, buddy. Way to go. Nice going. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce. That thing I sent to that place has been delivered, and it's ready for you. I've been watching, Robert. I've been watching the tracking number. That thing, I'll be looking for that thing probably between now and Saturday. So as soon as that thing is in my hands, I'll let you know, and we'll talk about that thing a little bit later. Code words everywhere, people. Unbelievable. Paul Wilson, hello, Bruce, and everyone. Hi, Paul. How you doing, buddy? Let's see. He's saying hi to everybody. Everyone's saying hi to him. Paul Wood is saying, I think they should host them again, the Olympics in Calgary. Tom Henry, Robert Brandt should buy the expensive computer toilet that lowers and raises the seat. That's a neat toy to get. You know, that's kind of something I'd like to experiment with. I'd like to one of these days get to Tokyo somehow in my lifetime. It's a bucket list thing for me to be in Japan. I would like to be in one of these places, these hotels where they have one of these fancy dancy toilets. Hopefully the signage is also in English to tell you what to do, because they put all these buttons, what the thing can do. I'm kind of curious about these. The older you get, I think the more you're interested in something like that. The younger you are, you haven't got time. You couldn't care less. You people across the room shoot it all the way in there. A 3-point shot, but when you get old like me, you got to be right over top of it. Too much information, I think I just shared with everybody. Don't mind me. Brittany Lockwood would be happy to volunteer as a Olympic volunteer. By the way, Crazy Rich Guys, we have those, Tom Henry, heated and wash your butt. How about that? Paul Wolgus, Tom Henry, that wouldn't be fun. He wouldn't be able to misbehave. Too much information, Kaya. Too much information, everybody. Oh my gosh. Let's see your Crazy Rich Guys travel. Me and Janu have $1,600 saved so far, so we can probably go on a cruise pretty soon. Tom Henry, whoop whoop, Gary, Kaya, way to go. Let's see. We don't care if it's inside room. They're saying, Wendy, Crazy Rich Guys. I thought someone over 21 had to be in the cabin with you. Well, it depends on the cruise line, I suppose. I don't know. Let's see here. Maybe 18 plus on certain lines. I don't know. Let's see here. Crazy Rich Guys. Under 18, you need an adult in the party, but not in the room. What else is going on here? We're 17 and 28 days, by the way. 4 weeks away, guys. Way to go. Nina Frank, hi, Bruce and all. You remember your shirts to Calgary? I brought 2 of them. So I brought this one and the one I wore yesterday, because I'm only doing 2 shows 2 days from here. And then the rest of them are back home. I'll be working on those starting Thursday, I guess. Yeah, Thursday. Kat Rose says, I used to travel agent for my plane tickets, she's saying. Sylvan Forrest is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. 88 degrees Fahrenheit here in Delray Beach, Florida. Slight breeze and quite pleasant. Thumbs ups, everyone. Anxiously awaiting a TWB group cruise announcement whenever you get around to it. Absolutely. When I do, I can't wait to announce it when I can. Deanna is here. Good afternoon, everybody. Driving home from work and a horrible, wet, rainy weather. Very slow traffic, but enjoyable listening to everybody. Deanna, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here. Debbie, oh, nice, Bruce. It's going to be bouncing off the walls later. Oh, nice, Bruce is going to be bouncing off the wall. Oh, I see. Because I'm drinking regular Diet Coke with caffeine. Bruce is going to be dropping off. I'm already bouncing off the walls now. Can't you tell? I'm much more awake than I was yesterday. Cheers, all. Wasn't feeling too good last night. After the show was over, I was just a little tired, sluggish, need a bit of a nap, and maybe just not sleeping as well here as I do at home. But back at it again and working, and it's all good. Robert Brandt saying big bottle, Bruce. Nina Frank, fall in Sweden now, so thinking of a week going to Greece. Yes, that's not a bad idea. Let's see here. Kat Rose saying, might have to take a southern route home. Robert Brandt saying, give that guy thumbs up. Debbie Manuel, wait, only 9. Come on, you guys. Oops, Mitt, come on, people. Thank you for the contributions. How are we doing for thumbs ups here? I'm showing 15 now, so that's better than 9. Thank you for 15 thumbs up so far, everybody. And hopefully that'll climb as the show continues on. We'll go from there. There we are. I can see it now on my screen here. 15 thumbs ups. Thank you very much, everybody. 1 second here. I'll adjust my screen a little bit. There we go. Who else? Brittany, I have changed my mind on what I will be doing for my trip that I'll be going on, and I will go into Disney World. I'm still planning to do a Disney cruise at some point, though. Okay, Brittany, no matter what you do with Disney, it's going to be a good time. Nina Frank, how much is a gallon compared with a liter? Well, Nina, 3.7 liters is what you need to get a U.S. gallon. So if it's $1 a liter, let's just say it's $3.70 U.S. If it's $2 a liter, $7.40 U.S. I'm paying $1.40 a liter in Crescent, almost $1.50. So we're up there. It is expensive in Creston for gas. Robert Brandt says 2 liters to a gallon. No, 3.7 is the number. Brittany Lockwood, Nina Frank gallons are much bigger than liters, and I think there's about 3 to a gallon. 3.7. Crazy Rich Guys, Janu has joined us with Antonio. Antonio and Janu, how you guys doing? Let's see. Kenrick is here. Hi, Bruce. Just got up from a short nap. Good show. We had the Carnival Breeze in Barbados today. Right on. Nice ship, and I'm sure everybody had a pretty good time. Mary Ellen Shaw, hot and sunny in South Carolina. No rain yet. Right on, Mary. Robert Brandt, our toilets are labeled in English and they clean themselves. Yeah, all right. Nice going, Sylvia. Hi, all. Sylvia, Greensboro, North Carolina, 79 degrees and sunny. Very nice. That would be a nice day. Excuse me, Crazy Rich Guys. Robert Brandt is saying, if you get Antonio to join you on a cruise, the three of you could easily manage at that rate. There you go. Or Ian, he even said. So, yeah, 3 or 4 guys, you can get a good deal. Wendy Thompson, TWB group cruise sounds fun. Cat Rose, yes, it does. I'd go for sure. Robert is saying, I cannot drink diet sodas. Cat is saying, Wendy, just not May 2019. Granddaughter graduates in May. Don't do it then, Bruce. Not then. I'll keep you guys posted. Mr. X, the signs on toilet controls are mostly pictures. Those that aren't in areas where a lot of foreigners that use those toilets usually have small labeled signs nearby, all in preparation for the Olympics in 2020. I think Tokyo has the Summer Games, and so they're getting all the signage ready for all the foreigners on how to use the toilets. The high-end, high-technology toilets in Japan. How about that? Cool stuff. Jim Thomas, hello, Bruce, and all 94 in Anderson, California. Say, Jim, how you doing, buddy? How's that knee of yours? Welcome back. Sylvia will listen to the show. Hopefully we'll be able to play trivia later. Hello, Janu. Thank you, Sylvia, for sure. I'll look forward to seeing you then. Robert Brandt, I don't know metric, man. I don't know metric. Mr. X, my mom and I are planning to do a New Year's Disney cruise to the Eastern Caribbean this year. Nice, fantastic. Paul Wilkes, me, Robert, I don't know metric. Wes Morrison just woke from a nap. Hi, everybody. Hey, Wes Morrison. How you doing, buddy? New Braunfels, Texas. Welcome back, buddy. Cat Rose says temperatures here are going to be flipping. Robert Brandt, I need a nap. Sylvan Forest, 3.7 to a U.S. gallon, 5.4 liters to a Canadian gallon. That's right, Canadian gallons are larger. Robert Brandt at Crazy Rich Guys, order pizzas. There you go. Order pizzas. Mom isn't here. Order pizzas. Let's go. We know what the Brandts are having for dinner tonight. Pizzas are on tap. Right on, everybody. Well, welcome to the show. I'm glad you're all here. There seems to be 46 of you now. Thank you for joining me. We got about 18 thumbs ups now. Not too bad. Thank you for your support there. Appreciate that. I found about 4 different repositioning cruises. I found several actually, but I found 4 in particular that I thought I would mention today to you guys because these are pretty good bargains. When I see cruises that are this cheap, I figure let the world in on it and let you guys know. This is because of again, vacations2go.com's website. They do such a good job with their site that it's pretty easy to find what I find to be, I think, really good deals. The first one I was going to tell you about is leaving November the 4th. It's a 13-nighter, so from November 4th to November 17th. It's on the Norwegian Epic ship. It's leaving Barcelona, heading to Port Canaveral, and the stops are fine. You got 2 sea days out of Barcelona, then you're in Funchal, which I believe is the Azores. Then you have 5 days at sea, end up in St. Martin, then in St. Thomas. I know somebody in St. Thomas I like to visit. 2 sea days, and then you're at Port Canaveral. The deal, though, is so good. Inside room, if you can tolerate an inside room on the Epic, $445 for a 13-night cruise. That is $34 a night for the base fare. That is pretty cheap per person. You get a $15 credit from the cruise line. Nothing serious on the cruise. But if you're a shareholder of Carnival, a shareholder of Norwegian in this case, excuse me. If you're a shareholder of Norwegian, you're going to get at least a $200 room credit as a shareholder. So take $100 off per person. That brings it down to $345 each for a 13-night cruise. Wow, what a deal. Ocean view is $688. Same with a balcony, $688. Suite, $930. That's $71 for a suite. So if you've never been able to afford a suite on a cruise ship, here you go. You can grab a suite on the Norwegian Epic for $930, 13 nights at $71.50 a night. Get your shareholder credit of $200 off. You're effectively paying $830 for a base fare. Not bad. You'll eat too much. You'll enjoy yourself too much. But what's wrong with that? Not a bad cruise for a 13-nighter across the Atlantic. The second one I have is November the 3rd until November the 17th. This is a 14-nighter. It's also a Norwegian cruise. It's on the Bliss. We've all been talking about the Bliss all summer long, how the Bliss has been basically, it came across the Atlantic. It went to Miami. We had Jim Zimmerlin take the cruise from Miami to Los Angeles. He did a bunch of videos on that cruise. Then it went up to Seattle, and it's been doing the Alaska cruises. Well, the Bliss on November the 3rd until the 17th is doing a Panama cruise from LA to Miami. And you can get on the Bliss for 14 nights. Here come the deals now, because the closer we get to sailing dates, here come the prices. An inside room on the Bliss, $688 for 2 weeks. $49 a night on a brand new cruise ship, the Bliss. LA to Miami, not a bad deal. There's a $50 credit involved as well from the cruise line, and of course, if you're a shareholder of Norwegian, you'll get a $200 credit on that, a room credit. That's $100 a person. That basically brings this thing down to $538 a person for 2 weeks on the Bliss. Not a bad deal. You can grab an ocean view for $1,124. You can grab a balcony for $1,270. Even a balcony at $1,270 for 14 nights. You're talking $91 a night for a balcony on a brand new cruise ship. I know that these prices were substantially higher than this a few months ago when they were initially offering these deals. There is no deal on the suite, by the way. A suite on this one is $7,284 a person. That is $520 a night, so forget about the deal on the suite. But grabbing an inside ocean view or balcony on the Bliss for this cruise, pretty good deal. Will be warm weather cruising, basically. Obviously, once you're out of LA, heading straight south, and you'll be in nice 80, 90-degree weather easily all the way through to Miami. You go from LA 1 day at sea to Cabo San Lucas, and you have the next day at Mazatlan, and you got 2 sea days. Then you're at Puerto Quetzal, you have a sea day, and you're at Punta Arenas, another day at sea, cruising through the Panama Canal. Then you go to Cartagena, 2 days at sea, and you're in Miami. Nice. Lots of stops, lots to see, lots to enjoy, lots to explore. And like I said, $688, the base fare for an inside room, 2 weeks on the Bliss. The ship is what, 6 months old, 7 months old? That's it. Brand new. And this leads me to the other ship that is coming to the Northwest and Los Angeles. That's next year, which is the Norwegian Joy, the ship that they moved from China back to the USA. That ship will be in Seattle next April. April 2019. This is coming up to what, October? So October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months from now, that ship will be in Seattle to do Alaska cruises all spring, summer long. Next fall, however, the Joy will be in Los Angeles. She'll be home porting out of LA, unlike the Bliss here that's only going from LA to Miami and then cruising out of Miami all winter. The Joy will be porting out of Los Angeles for a number of cruises up and down the Mexican coast and a couple of cruises through the Panama Canal to Miami and then back to Los Angeles. And I have a feeling that next year, by the late summer, midsummer, late summer, before the fall and winter season to kick in, we may find some real deals on Norwegian Joy, either for Mexican cruises or Panama Canal cruises through to Miami and back to LA. We're going to be keeping an eye on those very closely. This ship, 5,200 passengers per trip, have to be sold. We're talking about 2,400 cabins per trip. You got to market them. You got to move them to fill that ship up. Get those folks in the specialty dining rooms. Get them into the casinos. So I have a feeling the NCL Joy next year, we'll see deals. We'll keep an eye open for that. So again, on the Bliss, you get a $200 shareholder credit and the $50 room credit. That's $125 a passenger off the top. from a 688 inside room. That makes it 563 for 2 weeks on a brand new cruise ship. That is a deal. You may not be in the Haven, but man, I think that's a deal. Worthy of serious consideration. Absolutely. Let's see. Robert Brandt, free drinks for traveling with Bruce followers in St. Thomas. Robert Brandt, I'd like to try MSC. Never done one. Debbie Manuel, don't say that, Robert B. I can drink my weight in tequila. I can live under a bridge. Laugh out loud. Paul Willis likes that. Robert Brandt, come try and do it, Debbie. I have plenty of booze. Robert Brandt, even Chase Azul. Come and get it. Robert Brandt, our island needs the people. Crazy Rich Guys, that's the good stuff they're saying. Debbie Manuel, ooh, love that, Robert Brandt. Crazy Rich Guys. Strict. I want to do a crossing, however, they all happen during the school year, and I can't take time off. Why can't the kids teach themselves English? Yeah, there you go. Why? Robert Brandt, they have the nicest bottles, and in my opinion, the best tequila. Debbie, Cat, no idea. Robert Brandt, I want a real world cruise, 100 plus days of no kids, please. Debbie Manuel, they are very pretty, the bottles. Robert Brandt, they really are, Debbie. Paul Lucas, laugh out loud. Paul, Robert Brandt, I know my booze. I do know the booze. Yeah, well, you're in the business. You should. Absolutely. Peter Sheriff is here. Disney announces their 2020 cruises on Thursday. I have seen hints at the cruises being mentioned, Peter, exactly. And, of course, when the Disney folks launch their 3 new ships, there'll be a whole bunch of new cruises announced and itineraries, and that'll be pretty exciting too, Peter. We're waiting for all that information to come out. Crazy Rich Guys, yeah, we'll give them that. D&G Explorers, hello, Bruce and the family. Hey, D&G, how you guys doing? D&G have a channel on YouTube as well. Welcome, guys, to the show. They love talking about cruises, and Disney is like we love talking about cruises. Welcome back, you guys. Paul Lucas, hello, Derek. Debbie Manuel, hi, D&G. D&G, hi, Paul. Dolly Jones is here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Dolly Jones. How are you? Are you new to the channel? If you are, welcome to my channel for the first time. I hope if you've been here before and I've forgotten, I apologize. It's my fault, short memory. Maybe it's because I drink this stuff without any booze in it. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. It's just today, it's just regular diet Coke. Keep my voice going. Welcome to the channel and my show. I'm glad you're here. Ed Tolson, hey, D&G. Robert Brandt can't help himself. Hello, Dolly. He can't help himself. Robert Brandt saying, I had to say it. Dolly, yes, thank you. She's saying, Debbie, hi, Dolly. Robert Brandt, hi, Derek. Dolly, where are you watching me from? Do you want to tell us? Are you in the U.S.? Where in the States are you? Or in the world somewhere? We got people here today from Tokyo, Japan, from all over the USA. I'm not sure if I have anyone else from Australia or Britain here today yet, but they come and they go, and they join us from everywhere. Absolutely wonderful. Today, I found a few repositioning deals that I wanted to bring to everyone's attention, and I'll continue on with the new one. She's telling us, Dolly Jones, I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. Welcome from New Haven. Hello to everyone in Connecticut. Fantastic, Dolly. I'm glad you're here, and I welcome you to the show. The third cruise that I came up with today, a repositioning deal, is a cruise leaving from Rome to Fort Lauderdale. It's truly an Atlantic repositioning cruise. November the 3rd departure from Rome until November the 17th. It's a 14-nighter, 2 weeks on the Crown Princess cruise ship with Princess Cruise Lines. This one leaves Rome, goes to Genoa the next day, then Toulon, France, over to Barcelona. And you have 3 days at sea, you end up in Ponta Delgada, you have 6 days at sea crossing the Atlantic, and you end up in Fort Lauderdale. And the pricing for a 2-week cruise, inside room, $700. That's $350 a week, $50 a day for an inside room, all your meals, entertainment, enjoy the facilities. My gosh, what a deal that is. Not a bad deal. $50 a day a person. You can't get that in a 5-star anything, anywhere, ever. That is a good deal. Ocean View, $792. You want to spend $92 more, get an Ocean View. Balcony, $931. That's still only $67 a night for a balcony room for 2 weeks on the Crown Princess. A suite, a little higher, $25.49. Might be too much, but boy, a balcony for $931 for $67 a night. Shareholder credit, if you're a shareholder of Carnival, Carnival owns Princess Cruises. You'll get at least a $200 room credit per room. That's $100 a person. So the inside room comes down to $600. The balcony down to $831 a passenger. Not a bad deal. Not a bad cruise. If you plotted it properly, if you play it right, you could fly over to Rome or somewhere in Europe first, spend a 10-day trip in Europe for a while, work your way to Rome a couple days, 2 or 3 days before your cruise perhaps, or explore Italy for a week and then catch up with your cruise ship in Rome and have it bring you back to the USA. And from Fort Lauderdale, head her home from there. Pretty easy to do. Other folks are saying hi. Let's see who is here. Oh my goodness, I see some other people coming in here. Let me just see here. Crazy Rich Guys. Maybe I can get the old guy to organize a mixed group cruise. You say it, and they're saying D&G. Hi, Ed Tolson Jr. and Robert Brandt. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guy Travels. Work on that. I'm in. D&G Explorers. How are you, Crazy Rich Guys? Cat Rose. Ooh, Crazy Rich Guys. We are good. Dolly Jones, my fiance, and I are cruising for the first time as a couple in November. Fantastic. Dolly, tell us, what's the name of the ship? Where are you going? We're dying to know. Cruising with Wheels. Hi, Bruce. Cruising with Wheels. How are you guys doing? Are both of you here or just one of you? How are you today? D&G Explorers, where are you going? Dolly Jones, Crazy Rich Guys. Okay, maybe traveling with Bruce, La Lita Loca, and D&G Combo Cruise. And Cruising with Wheels, and D&G, and Cruise Tips TV, and let's get them all together, including Jim Zim. Ed Dolson, hello, Cruising with Wheels. Reggie, your man, hey, Cruising with Wheels. Dolly Jones, we're going to the Bahamas. Fantastic. That'll be it. You have a great time. It's going to be nice. Cruising with Wheels, how you doing? Cat Rose, I wish I could do it. Crazy Rich Guys. Ooh, and Cruising with Wheels are here. Paul Wilgus, Cruising with Wheels. Hey, guys. D&G, hey, Cruising with Wheels. Robert Brandt, hi, Cruising with Wheels. Crazy Rich Guys, we love Kevin, Frank, and Kevin. Dolly Jones, Carnival Victory. Fantastic, Dolly. You're going to have a great time. You'll enjoy the cruise very much. And when you get on board, make sure you check out the spa area. That's one of your first things you want to do. You get a free tour on the embarkation day. They'll give you a free tour of the spa. They'll try to sell you on their services. They'll try to get you to book a manicure, or get a hair appointment, or get a massage. You don't have to do that. Just go for the tour. Find out if the facilities are really nice in there, where they have private spas, the jacuzzis, the private shower areas. Find out how much it would cost you to use that spa area on a daily basis for just a flat fee for the entire cruise, and make that part of your daily regimen. That's what I do. I get up in the morning, have my little nibble for breakfast first at maybe the buffet, and then I work my way to my room, head over to the spa. Got my trunks on, got my morning coat on, got my flops, got my big container of ice filled with my cola if I'm bringing some with me, and heading to the spa. And I'll head in the steam room or the sauna, have a shower there, hit the whirlpool. Maybe they have heated ceramic loungers you can use. Nice. And just relax and get all loosened up, and then back into the shower area to get all prettied up. And if I need a shave, I get a shave there, and then back to the room. And guess what? It's almost lunchtime, and especially on sea days, and get ready to have a bite to eat with my better half. It's a great way to start the day every day on a cruise. So check out the spa on the Victory and see what you think. Wendy Thompson, okay, bring everybody. Cat Rose, hey guys, D&G, we are in with that cruise. Mr. Darkhawk 1972, hello sir, how are you doing today? I am great. How are you doing? Welcome back to the show. Everyone seems to be signing in here all at the same time. Crazy Rich Guys, YouTuber cruise, they're saying. Sylvan, hey Kevin and Frank, nice to have you here. Sylvan, Sylvia saying, Robert Brandt, see you in January 2020, free drinks. She's saying, Cruising with Wheels. We were just talking about how fun it would be to cruise with all of the YouTuber cruise pages. Could you just imagine if we were all in like, one of those bars that they have there, where the comedy clubs are, maybe could hold like 200 or 300 people. We had all our peeps in one of those things, and all of us were on stage with our own cameras. And we're all walking around each other on the stage, filming each other, where all of us are talking to each other, and that would be just insanely fun. That would be a really good time. Not a bad idea. Robert Brandt, you got it. Sylvia, remind me closer to the date, and I will be waiting for you. D&G, we have to figure out a way to have a Speedo contest. I'll just hold them. I'll just say, what do you guys think of these? Because I can't wear them. There's not a chance. You don't want me to do that. Everyone will leave the room. Sylvia saying, hey, crazy. Hey, Cruising with Wheels. Tom Henry, I nominate Robert Brandt to be the TWB VP and arrange the group tour. I think Robert has enough on his plate with the Twins. Let's see here. Cat Rose, I would take over a good, we take over a good part of the ship. She said, Robert, D&G Explorers, I think the Twins might win that one. Cruising with Wheels, D&G Explorers, our Speedo days are over. They're over and done. No more. So Sylvia says, Robert, I'll let you know when I get there. Sylvan Forest, start the Speedo contest without me. I might be detained at that moment. The security will be called. We have an incident in the so-and-so lounge. We have problems. Bring in security. Oh, yeah, get the brig going. D&G, laugh out loud. You are Robert Brandt. Robert Brandt, I do it, Tom Henry. My plate isn't that full these days. Dolly, okay, thanks. Dolly's happy for the advice on what to do on that cruise, for sure. Paul Wilgus, laugh out loud. Let's see here. Lim Lemarquipu Silvers is here. Did a transatlantic cruise from Rome to Puerto Rico last year. I did one doing a trans-Pacific from Hawaii to Sydney, 21-day next year on Royal Caribbean. Chicago loves Bruce. Thank you so much from Chicago. I've had a number of fans who are coming through this channel. Love my friends from Chicago. Fantastic. And thank you for your kind words. Welcome to the show. D&G, I think ours is too, Cruising with Wheels. It might make the buffet line shorter if we scare people and make them sick. If we wear Speedos, we'll have the buffet all to ourselves. They'll just scatter. Oh, gosh, I don't think we should do that. Robert Brandt, I'd organize an ultra group cruise if the demand is there. Paul Wilgus, laugh out loud. Derek, Cruising with Wheels. ROFLAMO. Okay, I think something about laughing my you-know-what off is included in that comment. Oh, my gosh. Crazy rich guys are saying, people, look, well, some people. Luna, I don't see my toe here, so I'll remind everyone not to get off the ship on any of the repositioning cruises because people are all bad and they're out to get you. Just in case anyone is wondering where MG Toe is, in honor of MG Toe, don't get off any cruise ship and don't drink any booze on any of the stops because it's all bad. Thank you, Aluna, for that comment. Cat, color me jealous. Robert Brandt, I'm not reading it. I'm not reading it. I see that comment, but I'm not reading it. You can read it for yourselves, people, but I'm not going there. I don't want to get into trouble. I don't want to lose another 25 subscribers. Oh, my. It's just too much fun. Mr. Darkhawk 1972, have you ever been on Anthem of the Seas? I have a 9-night Bermuda and Eastern Caribbean cruise out of New York coming in June, and I was just counting down the days until I get to go. I have not been on the Anthem of the Seas. I've been on the Explorer of the Seas, big ship too. So you have a 9-night Bermuda and Eastern Caribbean cruise out of New York in June. Well, that I'm glad to see that you're doing it in June and you're not doing it in March or February, because you're going to avoid what we refer to as the bomb cyclones, those weather systems that come barreling up the Atlantic in the wintertime. And boy, I've been in one of those on the Explorer of the Seas, and as big as that ship was, we got tossed around and I did not like it. That was a bad 30 hours of time. But June, yeah, you should be just fine. You're probably gonna have a great old time. Mr. Darkhawk, my recommendation to you with regard to Anthem of the Seas, you wanna know what that ship's all about? Watch YouTube videos. Just watch YouTube videos of people who've been on that ship. You'll see all kinds of folks who have done tours on her, who've been on the vacation. There may even have been folks who've made videos on that exact itinerary, and you can check that out too. Always a way to kind of keep on top of this stuff. Paul Wilgus, I am AO. He's having a good time. Debbie's enjoying it. So is Paul. Sylvan Forest, I posted a picture of shady Roman characters on the Facebook page today. Check it out. They were out to no good. I swear they were up to no good. And he posted that on my group page on Facebook, Traveling with Bruce group page. Please come on by and join the group page and enjoy. The gang hangs out there between shows. Crazy Rich Guys, our dad is funny. We give him that, and on a cruise, I think it would be a lot of fun with all of you. You'd have a good time with my dad. Sylvia Swan, Robert, LOL, fake. Debbie Manuel, Sylvan did see your post earlier. She said, Wendy, So an adult game time after rum with so an adult game time after rum with Robert. Now Wendy's got bad thoughts. Oh my goodness, Paul Wilgus, Sylvan. I saw that. I was laughing so hard. Crazy rich guys. His bar bill would be a killer because he'd buy everyone drinks. Yeah, but you see, he'd be buying drinks with booze that the ship bought from him before. But the problem, of course, is there's a markup, and there's the problem right there. It is. Dolly Jones, what's your opinion on excursions? Should we book online or wait until we get there? Good question, Dolly. Depending on where you're going, it does depend. I would. First of all, I would say this, Dolly, on the itinerary that you're taking, make a note of the stops and watch some YouTube channels. Just do on the search bar on the top of the YouTube channel, cruise stop wherever, wherever you're going to. Let's say it's St. Thomas, cruise stop St. Thomas. You'll watch videos of people who've been to St. Thomas and what they've been doing. Or San Juan, Puerto Rico, or the Bahamas, or whichever, the Bermuda. And you'll be able to determine if there's anything you want to be involved with as on an organized tour or not. The other thing I'd recommend is your cruise line that you're booking through. In this case, I think it's Carnival. They probably will have a suggested list of, they'll have a list of all the itineraries or excursions that you can partake in at each of the stops. Make a note of those and then watch those on YouTube and see what people think of those. You'll get a pretty good idea. Now, if you have a couple of itinerary stops, so like ideas, tours that you want more info on, by all means, tomorrow's show that I've got here, or sometime next week, whenever, make a note of those stops and just come on here live and tell us what itinerary stops you're thinking of, what excursions you're thinking of doing, and some of us here may have been on them already, and we can give you some ideas or tips. Or again, certain stops you're going to make, let us know what those are, exactly what ports you're going to. We may have some opinions as to what to do and not do at some of these ports. There you go. D&G, we would be in for a cruise, but it has to be far enough in advance since we have 3 cruises booked through 19. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guys Travel. Nah, he would just apply for that cruise. Cruising with Wheels, we loved our repositioning cruise on the NCL Jade last November and got an amazing deal. I bet you guys did. The repositioning cruises are really good. As I've rattled off 3 of them here so far. One for $50 a night, one for $49 a night, one for $34 a night. I have one more here to go. There's deals galore like that every year, and they are a good deal. Cat Rose, have any of you flown Southwest? Yes, I have flown Southwest Airlines. I like the fact that they don't have baggage fees. They generally have a pretty good attitude with their staff on board the airplanes. So they're all 737s, and some of the crew are fantastic. The flights are generally pretty quick. I mean, they don't generally fly more than 3.5, 4 hours. Most of their flights are 40 minutes to 3 hours long, 2 hours long, that kind of thing. They've got a pretty good network, hopscotch across the U.S. But I'll be curious, Kat, what are your thoughts on that? What are you thinking of doing? Robert Brandt, Dolly Jones, some book ahead, they fill up, but ones that relate to weather, wait. Yeah, if you're going to book an excursion on an island that is weather dependent, you may not want to commit yourself too far in advance, especially if it's hurricane season. You may want to look into that. If the excursion is something indoors, well, then it's going to happen no matter what. Then you're good to go. Cruising with Wheels. At D&G Explorer, sounds like you'll need a CA meeting, Cruisers Anonymous meeting. Yes, sir. Laugh out loud, absolutely. Because we're all addicted to cruising here, and that's why we hang out here talking in between cruises. We're all addicted, and we can't wait to go on our next one. D&G, you're addicted. There's no question about that. Wendy Dobson, bad thoughts. I can bring my sister, then we can start the party. Oh, my goodness. It's getting more and more crazy all the time. Robert Brandt, I do a repo cruise, Cruising with Wheels. Let's see. Seems an affordable way to spend a bunch of days on board. Yeah, a lot of sea days, of course, on some of these repositioning cruises. But boy, lots to do on the cruise ships on sea days too. It'll be a lot of fun. Ed Tolson, Kat, Southwest Airlines is awesome. Ed Tolson saying from New York. Robert Brandt, Kaya, you're not my, what is that at the gate smoking out on the landscape? You're not my BF. Is that the gate smoking out the landscape? Kaya, check outside. Something's going on. D&G Explorers, we like the motto, go big or go home at Cruising with Wheels. We love that motto. Cruising with Wheels, Cat Rose, we fly Southwest all the time. Great experience every time. There you go. I've had a number of flights through my years, Southwest, no complaints. Crazy Rich guys. Oh, thanks, Robert Brandt. Dolly Jones, thanks, Robert Brandt. And Arnie Texan is here. Cat Rose, Southwest, best airline ever. 2 free bags per person, usually on time, rare delays. If more than 3 hours, flight worth $15 upgrade to board first. There you go. It's worth the $15 to pick your seat. Crazy Rich Guys Travel, Janu answering now. Dolly Jones, thank you. You're welcome, Dolly. Tom Henry, we need a second for my motion, Paul. Paul Wilga said, Robert Brandt, smoking out the landscape. I don't even want to know. Cat Rose, so how does it work with finding a seat? Well, I think with regard to Southwest, if you have early booking privileges, you're one of the first 20 people to get on the plane, pick the seat you want, just sit anywhere you want. And of course, what happens is they grab the ones in the front and they grab the windows. That's usually what happens. Robert Brandt, his car is a piece of, you know what, that might be what's smoking. Paul Wilgus said, Tom Henry, definitely second that. Robert Brandt, puff. Robert Brandt, I think it burns more oil than it uses gas. Whoops. Brittany Lockwood, Southwest Airlines is fantastic. Paul Wilgus at Robert Brandt. Oh, okay. That wasn't what I was thinking, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, all in favor. Robert Brandt for traveling with Bruce, Vice President. Cat Rose, flying from Sacramento to Boston via BWI. That would be, what would that be? BWI. Sacramento to Boston via BWI. Is that Chicago? Is that a Chicago secondary airport? I'm not sure. Forgive me, folks, if I'm way off here. Robert Brandt, he says it's not his BF, not his BF. Tom Henry, Robert Brandt, I thought the smoker was Ian's car, D&G Explorers, AA, Thomas Henry. Robert Brandt, I'll look into what I can get from the lines, maybe a preferred rate that enough of us could like. Robert Brandt, location would be the first topic. Robert Brandt, traveling with Bruce, I'm almost ready to buy the kid a car. It's that bad. That's how bad this car is. Cat Rose, prefer aisle. Brittany Lockwood, I have been listening in for most part, as I have been busy with trying to get unpacked fully, and also just picked up dinner from the cafeteria. Brittany, welcome back, and I know you're getting back into the swing of things at school. Tom Henry, Baltimore, Washington Airport, BW1. There you go. That's how she's doing it. Wendy Thompson, we flew Southwest all the time. Never lost my bag. On time, staff very friendly. Very good. Robert Brandt, Tom Henry, correct. Ian is here. And Arnie Texan, boarding number assigned at check-in, a 16 to 30 board families, B1 to 30, etc. So you get these advanced booking rights. You're allowed to get on the plane early, sit wherever you like. Fantastic. Cruising with Wheels, BWI equals Baltimore, Washington International. Thank you, guys. Cruising with Wheels International. Yeah, typo. Yep, it's BWI. Cheers, everybody. Caffeine-loaded Diet Coke. I'll be back to my usual caffeine-free when I get home on the air again on Thursday. Right on. Tom Henry, Cruising with Wheels, been there, done that. By the way, everybody, Cruising with Wheels, the guys sent me a message, was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday, I think it was. They got a video coming out tomorrow. Guys, tell us about your video tomorrow. What is it going to be called? What's it about? Apparently, you're telling me I am going to be mentioned in your video, which I do appreciate. Tell everybody here what it's about so that they can catch it tomorrow as well. Robert Brandt, add some rum, he says. Yeah, it's a virgin. LS Lamarck, Anthem of the Seas has been named by Jim Zimmerlin as the great cruise ship ever. I've been on it. It has bumper cars, skydiving. It also has a theater called 270 on board. It is amazing. You'll enjoy that, I'm sure, thoroughly. I cannot blame you for that. D&G, don't forget to hit the like button and show some love for Bruce. Oh, we got 27 thumbs ups today. Thank you, everybody, for that. Not bad. Robert Brandt is throwing the thumbs up signal around. Cruising with Wheels. It's about cruising with friends. It's about cruising with friends. Tomorrow, it's being released on their channel. Everybody, you got to go see it. I'm kind of curious to see what it's all about. Crazy Rich Guys Travel. Who's a virgin? This drink is a virgin. This drink. That's all I'm saying. Crazy Rich Guys. Robert Brandt, behave, boys. Arnie texting Cruising with Wheels. What time are you posting that video? Tom Henry, Cruising with Wheels, had a good video today on Haven Snobs. D&G Explorers, we are going to be mentioned too. Thank you, Cruising with Wheels. There you go, friends, going cruising. I did catch your video this morning as well. I think I was the 35th viewer of your video today. That was early today for me, but I was up and enjoyed it. Excuse me. Robert Brandt, Cruising with Wheels, has great videos too. Fantastic. Cruising with Wheels at D&G Explorers. XOXO. Thank you for the compliments. Fantastic, guys. All right, here's the next cruise. This is the fourth repositioning cruise I came up with today. Thought I'd mention this one. It's an interesting cruise, a little different than the others that I've been mentioning. This one departs Lisbon, Portugal on the 28th of November. And it is a 14-nighter, so it arrives on December the 12th, and its final destination is Aruba. This is one of those, unique kind of cruises. It leaves from Lisbon, and then it has 10 days at sea. So you're going to have to like sea days. Gets to Antigua for a day, 2 more sea days, and then Aruba. That's all it does. So it's a 14-nighter, mainly on the ocean. But if you want a balcony, $2,234, not such a good deal. But take a suite, $799 on a super special. I bet you there's only 1 or 2 of them available. $799, $57 a day for a suite for 2 weeks. You can eat breakfast and lunch for that. Dinner's free and everything else is free. Pretty cool deal. Specialty dining is included, and all non-alcoholic drinks are included in this deal. So alcoholic drinks are extra, but boy, $800, drink all you want, guys. This is a deal of deals. On the Windstar Cruise Line, the Star Breeze is the name of the ship. It's a gigantic yacht, is what it looks like, 400 something feet long. Pretty swanky. $800 for a suite. Good deal. That was my fourth repositioning cruise. So the first one I had was on the Epic from Barcelona to Port Canaveral. The second one was on the Bliss from Los Angeles to Miami, Panama cruise for $49 a night for an inside room before shareholder credits that you can get your hands on. That is a killer deal. Then the third one was on the Crown Princess, a 14-night cruise, Rome to Fort Lauderdale, across the Atlantic. And then the last one on the Windstar Star Breeze, 14 nights, Lisbon to Antigua, $800 for a suite. There are no inside rooms. There are no ocean view rooms. There are balconies and suites. And this is the suite. That's a sweet deal, to say the least. Pretty cool stuff. All right. What else is going on here? Catch up with my comments here. Robert Brandt, I will say Lolita Loca talks about Bruce a lot too. They do. They're just great, those guys. I love them, Jen and Tony. Tom Henry, don't spoil the rum with that awful Diet Coke, Bruce. Don't do it. Robert's laughing out loud. Cruising with Wheels, we always post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 a.m. Eastern time. That's when we post our videos. And Arnie Texan, traveling with Bruce, plaid PJ pants. There they are right here. I'm wearing my plaids. Nice and comfortable. Why wear anything restrictive? I don't understand it. I'm inside. No one's watching. It's all good. Robert Brandt, Aruba is really nice. So is Curacao. Robert Brandt, what? $7.99? Yes, sir. Robert, $7.99. BRB, be right back. D&G Explorers, Lolita Loca does a lot to support other channels. Great people and a great channel too. Wendy Thompson, we have my sister and her best friend ready to go with us on a group cruise. Just get us in the same place. How about that? Brittany Lockwood, just got my caffeinated beverage of choice. Well done. Robert Brandt, Jenny and Tony are good people. They are indeed. Crazy Rich Guys, in this house, we call water the clear, non-alcohol beverage. Yes. Tom Henry, I went to answer a post in the NCL fan page, Facebook, and it said the administrator had me on suspension, wondering what I said. Oh, I don't know, sir. What did you do, Tom? No idea. Crazy Rich Guys saves confusion with regard to non-alcoholic water. Yeah. Tom Henry, I clicked the unsubscribe. Tom Henry says, I clicked the unsubscribe. Oh, that's on the channel that suspended you. I don't know what's going on, Tom. D&G, laughing out loud. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, or what didn't you say? Maybe you didn't say something they wanted you to say. Crazy Rich guys have the same shirt in navy, Bruce. I'm glad you like it. I love this one. Fantastic. Tom Henry, more time for D&G and cruising with wheels. Robert Brandt, what are you smoking at Tom Henry? Tom Henry, Crazy Rich guys, the Sextant. They have the Sextant, but I don't know if they have this one too. But this is a lovely logo. I love the way this one came out, especially in this color, this purple. I did notice, was it Peter Heckham, I think, has this shirt in a ruby red. Nice looking shirt as well. Came out beautifully. Gotta love it. Let's see here. Laughing out loud. Oh, thanks, Tom Henry. D&G Explorers are saying, Crazy Rich guys, Kaya has the Sextant. There you go. He has that one. There you go. Well, how about that? Well, you know, I guess today is what, Tuesday, right? So tomorrow's Wednesday. So Thursday, day after tomorrow, Cruising with Wheels will have their next video out. And some of us are mentioned in that. I look forward to seeing it when I'm back in Creston. That should be pretty good. Tom Henry's laughing out loud. Well, there you go, you guys. I'm on tonight at 8 o'clock, by the way, for trivia. Live trivia tonight at 8. I've got a number of questions ready to go here. I've been working on this now for a day and a half. I can't even tell you any of the subjects. I got some quick 10s, which I know we really like doing those. Those are quick ones. Got a bunch of those, and then I got a couple of others here that I'm ready to roll with. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing you guys if you're coming by tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern for Traveling with Bruce Primetime Live Trivia. We will set it up and get her going. I hope you can pop by and say hi to me. Thanks again for thumbs ups, everybody. I got 29 now, 41 viewers, 29 thumbs ups. Thank you for all of that. Thanks to all of you who have been reposting or sharing my videos on Facebook and other social media. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And of course, thank you for all the kind words and of course donations and acquiring these items and my affiliate link on Amazon. This full-timer really appreciates it. Keeps me going, keeps gas in the tank to keep between here and Calgary, and keeps the internet alive and well back in Creston. Crazy Rich guys, we will be back to D&G. We will be on the DNG, they say. Tom Henry, I have 3 TWB coming and a good pick in mind. Debbie Manuel, yay, back for trivia in a few. Toodles all. Sylvan Forrest, great show, Bruce. Thanks. I may see you at trivia later. Take care, all. Tom Henry, ta-ta for now. Paul Wilga, see everyone for trivia, and please give thumbs ups right away. We don't want to be held hostage. Oh, that's right. I sometimes hold trivia questions hostage until I get enough thumbs ups. That's a new trick I've learned. Brittany will be back for trivia. Wendy, Tom is our picture taker. There you go. Tom got the new camera. Absolutely. There you go, everybody. There's the show. Cruising with Wheels. Thank you guys for popping by and all your support, your kind words. Everyone check them out. Same with D&G. Thanks for you guys coming by. And of course, all the other channels out there. We wish everyone the best. We're all growing. Our channels are all getting larger and gaining more followers. Absolutely wonderful. It's a sign of just how popular cruising is and how in demand cruising is becoming among more and more travelers around the world, basically. Tom Henry, thumbs up. Fantastic. I'm showing 30 now. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. I missed 3 o'clock, he says. I missed 3. Oh, I missed 3 clocks. That's right. You've got clocks coming as well. That's right. I can't wait to see your photos of this merchandise that you ordered the other day. And thank you for that order. I can't wait to see what your stuff looks like. It sounds pretty darn good. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a pleasant afternoon, a wonderful evening. And if you can join me tonight at 8 o'clock, that would be terrific. Otherwise, I will see you all. If not tonight, I will then see you all on Thursday at 5. Because tomorrow, my wife Jennifer and I, the Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife I have, we're headed back to Creston. So I won't be on the air tomorrow, but I will be on the air twice on Thursday. But tonight at 8 for sure. Mary Ellen Shaw, saw your PJ bottoms. What do you think? What do you think of that pattern? It's not bad. My daughter gave this to me for Christmas last year. I think this is pretty cool. Very comfortable. Love schlepping around the house with these, and it's quite good. All right, there it is. Have yourselves a good one, guys. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you in about 1 hour and 50 minutes live, Traveling with Bruce trivia, primetime trivia on a Tuesday night. See you guys a little later. Take care and bye for now.